How to turn off Intercom and Whisper page in Shoreware Director by using class of service and user groups. First thing I want to do is I want to take a look at user groups. And what I'm going to do is I want to create a new user group. So let's just say that we have the executive user group right here. And first thing we want to do is make a copy. So we're going to make a copy and we're going to call this test no intercom. Okay, and I'm going to hit save. So now I go to my user groups. I have this user group that says test no intercom. I'm going to go to my class of service. And under class of service, under telephony features, I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a new copy of fully featured, or what we have is here is all permissions. So if I click on all permissions, you'll see that we have literally everything enabled. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of this, and I'm just going to call it, for lack of better title, no intercom COS. Okay, but before I hit save, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to focus on this section, directed intercom group paging. So there's two sections of this. There's a allow initiation, which allows the user to initiate the call, and then you can also set for permission for who's allowed to accept it. So typically what you want to do to make sure it's off completely is check off none for all these, so nobody can accept it, and also turn off allow initiation. So you may have a situation where you may want executive assistants to initiate it, but you don't want other people to be able to initiate it, but they still need to be able to hear it. So I'm going to create that. I created that test, no intercom class of service. I'm going to hit save. Now that I've created that class of service, I need to go back to my user group. Now when I go back to my user group, I'm going to say test no intercom. I'm going to click on that user group, and I'm going to go back into the class of service permissions for telephony, and now I'm going to switch that to no intercom class of service. I'm going to hit save. And the only thing I have left to do is I need to go into a user. And once I go into the individual users, and I'm going to assign the users that class of service. So for instance, Adam right now has TAC agents, so I'm going to click on Adam. And all I have to do down here is under class of service, under user group, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select test no intercom and hit save. And now all the users, or at least Adam, doesn't have the ability to use that intercom functionality. So in review, we went into the user group, we created a new user group, a new user group called test no intercom. Then we went to a class of service and we created a new class of service called no intercom class of service. And then we went into the users and assigned them to that user group.